really bad. This is a really bad one right here.
It's a non-condensed tornado, so it doesn't look like a tornado from that distance. It looks like a wall cloud, but there is debris basically being lifted.
That's one side rotation at about 90 miles per hour right here. And it's still reaching all 40, 50,000 feet. Now we're getting up to the white. This is where it's almost 100 miles an hour, one side rotation. And it's still lighting up. This is probably the worst looking thing I've seen in a while. And it's completely rain wrapped, and it's barely even showing on the NROT.
There's a very eerie sight right now driving through this town with the sirens going off too. This is going to be a strong.
Like it's barely showing on the velocities too. And this is the one that hit Zalma. Let me see. Is it still PDS? Yeah, it's still got a PDS warning on it, even though it's really hard to see on the radar.
There's also a camera. I don't know.
This is an absolutely nasty, devastating tornado. This is really bad.
I want to crash the app again.
And you really can't see anything. Like, I don't even think Max is probably seeing it. I mean, he's definitely talking about it because it's a PDS tornado warning. What radar are we on right now? KPAH. Is there another one we can look at it from that doesn't have a bunch of interference? Guess we can look at a QLSX. My goodness. This is basically the worst kind of tornado you can have because it's completely rain-wrapped hail and people aren't going to see it, and it is destructive.
Let me go back down to the southern tornado warning. The DeWitt storm still has strong rotation approaching Holly Grove.
Can't even see it on the CC either.
We have multiple storms that are rotating.
There, you can see it right there.
If you're in a tornado warning, just seek shelter.
The interference took it out, but you can see the
This is again turning into a serious situation.
CC drop on it right here and here.
I'm gonna try to see if we can get
Still see it here. But there's so much interference. Okay, see? This interference line's cutting out and messing up this debris signature right here, so you can't see it any further after that point.
Apparently there's people outside trying to look at this tornado. That is crazy.
Tornado warning has been issued.
Rotation's bottom right of your screen. Connor's coming up on this tornado.
Really concerned about this exact tornado right here. It's like a silent killer.
Guys, if you're in a tornado warning, don't go outside.
This is an urgent alert. A tornado.
Don't go
is on the
outside. I don't know why in the world people are just outside here.
Like, I mean, look at the velocities. It's just, it looks like a normal thunderstorm right now. And it's still PDS warned. Like, strong destructive tornado coming through. Just looks like a bunch of slop, but there's a nasty, horrible tornado in there.
That's the tornado right there, but it's going to grow in size.
Oh, wait. I'm not sure which one that is, but you can see the tornado on the ground right here. That is in Truman, Arkansas. We're looking at the tornado in Missouri. That one's in Truman, Arkansas. I can't leave this on any longer. I'm going to get copyright. That's a streamer. Or actually a storm chaser, so I can't look at that. You got to go to Max's stream. I can link it for you if you want. Hold on. Let me put Max's address in for you in the chat. There's Max's. You go look at it. I can't leave it on my stream, though. He actually has that tornado on the ground in Arkansas. Which one is that?
This is an urgent alert. A tornado is on the
I think this is the one down here that he's on the radar. Let me. I'm gonna keep this right here though, because this is the worst tornado at the moment, and it's hidden.
This is a significant tornado. This is probably gonna be a wedge tornado.
He's not even talking about the one up here that's doing tons of damage. Like that's what I don't like about these silent killers, man, because just nobody's talking about it, and it's really bad. And you guys seen it on the 3D model. Let's go down to Memphis.
I'm gonna go back to Connor. Connor has a large tornado right now, again on the north side of Truman, Arkansas, right over Bay.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Right here's where our second PDS is. Right here, next to Bay.
He has it on the right side.
Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, this one's just as bad. I take my words back. We're hitting all the way up in the orange, almost in the white in the NROT. This is absolutely devastating right now. Absolutely devastating. This one is a monster. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So it's about 70 miles per hour one way, about 80 miles an hour another way. So this thing's spinning in the upper levels about 150 miles an hour right now. very, very tight. I mean, we're talking block by block. Each scan block, 150 miles per hour between here and here.
Let's go to Connor.
But that's just up in the sky. It could be even faster down on the ground. We don't know. We can't see that far down.
I'm going to Storm Intermediate too. Storm Intermediate has a clear view.
And then we have a little bit of debris ball here right now.
Going towards Lake City and Black Oak and Monette.
I wouldn't be surprised if the debris ball keeps getting bigger. Yeah, that's not that strong. Well, you never know, man. You see, you can't even really rate a tornado by the EF right now because we don't even know till the next day when National Weather goes out there and they basically measure the damage and they base the rating on how much damage it did. It could be like a 250 mile per hour tornado in the middle of a cornfield and it breaks a couple blades of grass and they call it an EF0, right? When technically it was an EF5, so the whole scale screwed up. Oh, that is absolutely horrible. Look at that last scan of the debris ball. That is absolutely destruction right there. Pure dark blue. It's pulling it all the way up in the sky. Massive debris ball. Winds. We have 2 tornadoes on the ground, but the other one's up here. We still have 2 PDS warnings.
This tornado is still very intense right now.
One's up here. The other one was all hidden, rain wrapped and everything. But nobody's paying attention to it. So I'm going to go back up to that one here again in a second. Yeah, we're probably going to get a tornado emergency, I think. Max is right. Oh my God. You guys are watching Max's stream too, right? You can see it on there. I'll bring it on for just a couple seconds again. My goodness. Oh my God. Woo! I'll link Max's stream again real quick. He's got like paid privileges to that storm chaser. We can sit there and stream it all day. Absolutely history, making history right now. Yeah, this is probably going to get a tornado emergency, I'm assuming, because this is just absolutely destructive. You still have 2 PDSs. I need to go back up to the other one, though, and see what it's actually doing right now. Absolutely nasty debris ball. And I'm going to do a 3D view of this one very soon, and can't wait to see it, honestly. Hopefully it's not hitting any people. Let's actually look. So this is right over Bay. I do want to look at this real quick, too. Let's go to Bay. This is in Bay, Arkansas still. Pray for Bay. Looks like it's out in like some forest there right now, I think. Actually, we're going to go back to the NROT. Oh, the debris signature is almost exactly where it's at, but that's basically after it's already hit. NROT will give us like the exact location. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so horrible. You might be right, man. You might be right. It might be that high up there. That could be up really high in the ratings. I mean, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks of white. 3.0 on the NROT. It's not extremely large, but it is extremely powerful. It's not like, a big 2 mile wide tornado, but man, that thing is fierce. So it already passed Bay. And it went, oh my God, it went directly over Bay. Oh my God. Oh my God, it went directly over Bay. This is a bad day, guys. This is a really bad day. So this tornado went directly over this town. That is so not good, man. Absolutely horrible. How is this not a tornado emergency yet? This went directly through Bay. Oh my God.
Is an absolutely insane
Woo.
tornado. Violent, potentially even worse than that right now. Heading
Let's actually see how fast of a recording we're getting up there.
this is again the tornado. It is a wedge. It is a wedge tornado.
Hands down, 120 miles per hour one way.
My goodness.
So in the upper levels, we're getting like 170. Even got, yeah, it's like almost 200 miles per hour rotation in the upper. My God. Yeah, this is going to be in the history books. I haven't even looked at the other one yet. This is the absolutely most devastating tornado I think I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my goodness. This is a 1 to 2 mile
Holy.
wedge.
Gee. Oh my God. There it is, guys. How is it there? Okay, it's a tornado emergency now. We have a tornado emergency.
Connor,
See the back line up here? That's now and officially the highest possible rating tornado emergency.
Connor's in the RFD surge. He's in a scary position.
And it's heading towards Lake City. Luckily, it looks like it's going to go north of Lake City.
He's not in the tornado, but he's in the RFD
This
surge.
is going to be... Oh my God, we're going to see YouTube videos for the next week on horrible things.
Again, this is the wedge tornado right now.
All right, I'm taking off all the tornado warnings now, and I'm only leaving the tornado emergencies up on the screen, or the really bad ones. Because this is so bad, a basement's not even going to help you. You just... I don't even know what to tell you.
Oh my goodness.
I would say run from this tornado, not go to a basement, unless you got like an actually EF5 built,
Is
storm shelter that's underground.
people. Oh my goodness.
But oh my God, oh my God, oh shit.
There is serious damage. There is serious damage. This is a destructive tornado. I really hope.
Let me pull up Ryan Hall. I'm gonna watch Ryan Hall for a minute. This looks worse than the EF5 that hit in 2011. I can't remember what city that was. I mean, these white blocks are bigger. There are so many white blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I mean, look how big the red. We got like 30 red blocks.
And we're continuing to watch this move off to the north and east. This is going up towards Monette, Arkansas. I want everybody to know right now that this is a bad one. This is up there with Mayfield.
Like I wouldn't normally say this, but like if this is coming towards you, I'd get in your car and get away from it instead of hiding in a basement. Because it'll suck you out of your basement unless you got like a specifically built storm shelter that's underground that can actually handle this nasty of a tornado.
Ryan, I just want to say everyone in this warning needs to be taking shelter, not just what you think the tornado path is going to be. Violent tornadoes like
I mean, that's what I would personally do. I mean, I really shouldn't say to do that because it'll cause traffic jams, but personally, that's what I would be doing, just getting away from this thing.
Follows the storm and also other things in the environment around it. So everybody should be taking shelter in this warning. Hopefully this avoids all of the towns, but we can't be...
And there's already going to be a ton of storm chasers on the road too, all over the place.
Go ahead and give them a list of what to take with them to shelter, Ryan.
Thank you, Andy. Yeah, if you're in the path here, including Monette, Leachville, Manila, Dale, Gosnell, even all the...
Yeah, when they get this strong, like, if you don't have a specially built storm shelter that's underground that actually has a roof on it, it'll literally just pull people out of the basement.
Just make sure that you can get to shelter. Bring the helmet with you.
If it goes directly over top of you.
Protect your head. One way that you're going to get injured in something like this is something falling on you. The kids have bicycle helmets. Take those.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
And then
I need to go look at the other one. We haven't even looked at the other one in a while.
Between you and the outside world as possible.
We still have 2 PDS warnings.
and bring clothes and
Like
shoes
there's
that you
another
picked up along
tornado,
the
I think,
nails
still
and
going on up here that's
side
doing
of
lots of
it,
damage.
collateral
Yep.
damage, okay, if you have to evacuate
It's up
the
here
area.
in
Go
Missouri.
ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, our next intense tornado, I can't believe I had to say that, is just now starting south of
A
Weona.
new tornado
west of
Actually
Montgomery,
looks like,
just
I mean,
south
I
of
can't
Dishon,
really
or
say
just
it's
south of
weakening, but
Truman here. So
there's
this is
less
a
white
tornado
blocks.
emergency. This still has a clear inflow. It's going to do the same
But
thing.
that's somewhat of a downtrend, kind of.
Up towards Lepanto, Rivervale, west of Mark Tree, and north of Mark Tree. Everyone should be ready for this. It's already looking intense from this first.
Yeah,
scan.
yeah, I
That
think
is
you guys are
literally
right
just the
about that.
first
I'm
scan.
not going to
That
say
was
it out
2 minutes
loud,
ago
but
that showed the tornado ongoing. So, even a minute ago. So we have the best lead on this as possible in this tornado warning. Please expect it.
this
to be
one is
intense.
absolutely
And
devastating
like
too,
below
guys.
in
Like,
this area, out ahead of this storm in particular, to the south of that tornado emergency. We can't lose
this
sight
is our
of
other
Dishon in this
PDS tornado warning here, hitting
Thank you so much,
Delta right now,
Andy.
going through
We've got
Delta and
another
Allenville. Absolutely
separated
devastating
large
tornado as
tornado
well.
that could do the same thing as we just watched to the north.
Yep, see, we got
As
red
it comes
blocks
up
here
through
too.
Mark
This
Tree.
is
a
this
tornado
is just
warning,
as bad. This
for
thing's
today.
gonna
This is
completely
taking
destroy
place in the
houses.
counties in Arkansas. Take shelter now. Go ahead, Andy.
And
Sorry, Ryan.
okay,
There's
it looks like
another
it's going
intense
through a lot of
tornado warning
farmland
just
right
getting
now,
started
thankfully.
here that's going to pass into Cape Girardeau in Missouri here in Scott City. It's about to go over the town of Delta with a debris signature there. There is a PDS tornado warning.
Oh my
there
God, it's
already,
going
but I
straight
believe
through
it was from the
Delta.
previous
Yeah, this is
scan
probably
here.
gonna be the
But yeah,
worst
this
day in
thing
history.
just got started. This is its
At
second
least
cycle
it's
here over the last
the
few
worst of it
scans.
looks like
This
it's
has
going
been
slightly
really
north of
close to
Delta,
being
but there's
pretty
also
close
it's
to
gonna
Cape
be
Girardeau
hitting
based on the
Allenville
tracks it's
too.
taking.
Allenville and
So if
Delta
it
like
continues
needs
to look
to
like this, I mean,
take
we
safety.
have
I
the
mean, I'm
same
sure
as
their
the
phones are
previous
blowing
tornadoes.
up.
So
They should
please,
probably already
please
be in
take shelter
shelter.
in Cape Girardeau.
Hopefully they're not watching the
Fortunately,
other
it's not
tornado and these
included the
people are
Illinois
taking
side
shelter.
of
Delta,
the
Allenville, Dutchtown.
state line here,
Absolutely
so they may
destructive
not
tornado
they
coming
may not
right
even
at
be
you.
getting the tornado warning yet in East Cape Girardeau, but they really should know about it because it's about 15 minutes out, if that, from the city. So please, please, please.
This
Keep
one's
an eye on
also
Cape Girardeau,
spinning at
East Cape Girardeau especially.
180, 170, 80 miles per hour in the upper
Debris
levels.
signature location is right over the Delta.
This
Arkansas
one is
Elementary
completely
School,
rain wrapped. It's not
in the First
as
Baptist
badly
Church
rain
area.
wrapped as it was, but it's still
and
rain
it
wrapped.
continues to move off to the northeast towards Dutchtown and eventually Cape Girardeau.
Like, we haven't even talked about this one. This one's
So
been
from
going
the,
for
Highway,
like 30
25
minutes
up
now,
past the
just
Casper
destroying
River,
everything in its
Rock and
path.
Roll Drive-In, Dutchtown, and then once again, this could go right into to Cape Girardeau. Let's hope for the best here, but let's prepare for the worst. Everybody in Cape Girardeau needs to be underground, preferably. If you can't get underground, you got to get into that lowest floor of a
How far
building
away are
as
we
many
from?
walls between
Okay.
you and the outside world as possible.
So this is a
Quarantine
long
a
track.
chunk
This
of your
thing's
food to
heading
save your
towards,
life. All right. Bring a charged phone.
both of
tablet
these are
with
kind
you,
of heading
or
towards
some way of contacting
Tennessee,
people whenever this thing
Kentucky.
goes through. And
The
remember,
top one's
you
kind of
have
heading
to
towards India.
evacuate
These
your
things
home.
could
The
last
metal
too
on the
for a
ground,
couple
the
hours.
glass on
We
the
we don't
ground
know yet
is
because
altered wood. You might have to
let's take a look
find
here.
rubber stuff. You want to be in clothing and shoes where you can handle that.
I
Right?
believe these are
So
both in
do
our
that
pink
now
warning,
really
or
quickly,
let me
and
pull
then
up
we're
our
gonna get to shelter
severe weather
here
threat
in
for the
Cape
day.
Girardeau.
Tornado warning has been
So
issued.
the tornado continues down here in our tornado.
Okay, yeah.
emergency. This is a live.
So
read
both of
from,
them are right here in this
Brad
area,
Arnold.
guys,
We
and they're
just
going to
saw
keep
the
going
scan
over.
at Lake City.
So
or
not
this
till it
area
gets
just
like
to
500 miles into
close to
Kentucky
Lake
before
City.
it's even going to be
We're
losing like
between
favorable
November
weather to
6th
get
and
weaker.
damage there.
So I mean, these things could go all the way to the end of the yellow too before they die out. It just, I mean, it's just really bad here.
I'm sorry. Brad Arnold is saying that he's seeing a tornado now east of Harrisburg on that storm. Tornado on the ground now over there. So what you're looking at right now, by the way,
Let's go back
just
down to
keep
the
in mind,
absolutely
looking at here,
devastating
there's
one down here.
tornado that is just to the south and west of Monette, Arkansas. This is really close to the First Baptist Church. And man, what's up with all these schools? The Buffalo Island Central Senior High School. This is going to hopefully miss most of Monette to the west, but we'll let you know
KNQA.
to go right through the town and get everybody in that town underground. We got to be ready around the Monette.
Looks like it's downtrend a little bit. I mean, it's still an absolutely devastating tornado that can completely destroy houses, but it looks like it weakened a little bit.
Number 3. If you live out here, you probably know what that is. Those are some of the things that are in the path. This is a monster.
So actually look at the
tornado.
3D
Here's a
view of
separate
it.
one. Guys, we've got tornadoes on the ground all over the place. This is another one. This is a completely separate one, as seen from Brad Arnold there in Parkin, Arkansas. Yeah, you got to get to shelter out there as well. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, there's 260,000 people watching. I just want you to know that if you're watching this, please be sure to take a break if you need it. And this can be triggering for a lot of people, so make sure you have your mental space right in line with this. So you
This
can
is it right
properly
here.
analyze it.
I mean, there's
If
kind
you're
of
a
some
loved one
interference, but
or
yeah,
people
this
you
is the
might know. So make sure
rotation of
that
the storm
you
going up through
assess
it.
the situation properly and you do not end up feeling really ill from this. I would like to tell you to take a
Hey, Ryan, you got a
hydration
cop?
break if
New
you need it,
information.
and
This
all
tornado
of
warning
that. So
has
just
been
be sure you're
upgraded.
looking out for yourself too.
Thank you so much, Andy. Storm Chaser Luke Hatton has reached out, so let's talk to him. Go ahead, Luke.
Take another better look at it.
By the way, Cape
new
Girardeau,
PDS
they
tornado
have
warning has been
issued a PDS tornado warning for you that now goes farther into Illinois. So this goes all the way out to Jonesboro, Illinois. You're under a PDS tornado warning now. Run, don't walk to shelter.
These are like the highest velocities I think I've ever seen on an actual spinning.
If you're just now tuning in, this is a live look at our tornado emergency unfolding here in Craighead, Mississippi counties in Arkansas, and Dunklin and Pemiscot counties in Missouri. This is a catastrophic tornado working through the greater Monette area. I'm really hoping that this is going to go west of town, but there's a chance it goes through town. Once again, definitely the First Baptist Church over there on Drew Avenue.
My
Is
goodness.
very likely either taking damage right now or about to.
I can hardly even see the 3D views. I think the velocities are just so high it's off the chart. You can't even see it
that happening right now,
properly.
As it moves off to the north and east. This is if this continues, man, and it's been going on for a while, so it could continue for a while. We've got to be really concerned about Leachville.
There's nothing going on in Florida right now, but right now we have an absolutely catastrophic tornado going on here in Arkansas, probably the worst one we've seen in over 10 years, and it's
closer to Seneth and Cardwell. So
it's really bad.
Take shelter if you haven't already, and look at those giant hailstones falling.
This is back when we seen it at the strongest back here near Lake City, but it is still extremely strong, and it's still going towards Monette and Leachville.
What we're witnessing here with our tornado emergency.
It's like it's just directly north of Monette right now, and it's heading straight towards Leachville. Hopefully, it looks like it's going to go a little north of Leachville.
Tornado of unusual proportions. We know that if anything that this
like, look at this. Like, you can barely see it on the velocities too. I mean, this is it right here. That's our rotation. The radar interference is messing it up.
So
You can actually see how much of an effect radar interference takes on the velocities, because this is like the strongest tornado we've ever seen, and that's all you see right here in the velocities.
Past Monette, which it looks like it is right now. It's going to go up towards Leachville, and on its approach, it'll pass.
Here's the debris ball.
It'll pass over the Old Town Ridge, and it'll
Debris ball looks like it's going to be dropping debris. Whether it hits Monette or not, it's going to be dropping debris all over it. It may graze the top end of it.
Box Elder Cemetery. If you know where those places are, you got to get to shelter now. If you could drive there fairly quickly, you're too close. All right, so tornado emergency is going to continue out here.
Yeah, this is a tornado emergency, the highest ranking tornado that National Weather Service issues right here. You see at the top, the black lines here, TORE, tornado emergency, Craighead, Mississippi, Dunklin, Pemiscot counties in Arkansas.
Getting ready to move into Cape Girardeau. Let's hope that this storm is going to cycle.
I'm not even looking at the base reflectivity, but yeah, here's the storm. Kind of see the big, massive storm and the hook down through here.
Sheltered just in case. We don't have eyes on it like we do.
So I kind of want to just take a 3D view of just the storm itself.
Radar signatures that are quite concerning for Cape Girardeau. Additionally, we've got.
I'm gonna cut out all the blues and the greens and take a look at it.
In Arkansas, once again, you guys are under an observer.
There you go.
You got a rotating part of the storm up there to your north. You got a rotating part of the storm to your south. This is the one to the north of Wynn right now.
Looks like just every other ordinary supercell.
Rotating area that's going to go on up towards Cherry Valley and Bird Eye. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey Ryan, y'all watches out for
Our destruction right there.
Here. This one's completed a mesocyclone handoff on the Missouri y'all watch. That's going to head towards Sikeston, Missouri. I know is populated, and the Matthews area. It's about 30 minutes out, maybe 35 minutes out from there. Looks like it's about to produce a significant tornado that will be completely wrapped in rain as it.
Yeah, let's look at the other PDS tornado warning. We haven't to that in a minute.
So there's no warning there, and Sykeston.
Do we have
Please anticipate.
do we have any new people in chat that are concerned about their area? They want to check to see if any of these bad storms head near you. Type your city and state in chat, and I'll pull it up for you and give you as much ahead of time notice as possible.
Pretty strong and.
Let me pull up the other PDS real quick.
Oh my gosh, area of velocity. Near
Yeah,
Berlin is
it's
approaching
sadly, Jonathan, there's going to be a lot of reports for that. There's going to be a lot.
It just got warned, and now there is a tornado ongoing with that west of Argos, Indiana, southern Marshall County, and approaching western Kosciuszko or Kosciuszko.
That's up in Illinois. That's all the way up in North Indiana.
Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill, for keeping us updated on all
Mike,
of
look
the
at
storm
all the
conditions.
tornado warnings still, regardless of these two really bad ones.
There is a tornado warning right now for South Bend.
There's our emergency down there in Arkansas.
Marshall and St. Joseph counties. It's going to last for the next.
And we
week.
actually
That's
have
one
the
that
two of them
Andy
up
was talking
here.
about. That's Kosciuszko
This is the one that's been on the ground for a long time. Got to go to the closer radar, KPHA.
For significant storm capable of producing a tornado.
Where we got them?
We've got a tornado warning for our friends.
Source,
in
train
Terre
spotter,
Haute.
Cape Girardeau, Missouri, tornado. Yeah, obviously we know it's been down there for a long time. Emergency manager.
So I want to make sure we give you a shout out. This is not.
This one hasn't let up at all. I mean, this thing's been going for a really long time now. Let's actually see how.
Take shelter immediately.
So it's already on the ground back there. Back there, when it was on the ground, it was completely rain wrapped and nobody could even see it.
What is that? Haiti, Missouri. Of the storm out there. There's so many of them now.
This thing's probably been on the ground for almost 45 minutes now.
But this is, I believe.
This one's going right to Cape Girardeau, and this town is massive. It's heading right into Cape Girardeau. If anybody's in Cape Girardeau, you know anybody in Cape Girardeau, tell them to get in the basement as soon as possible.
The tornado emergency storm.
If you're in a motorhome, find somebody that has a house with a basement.
Let's continue to track these.
Get safe.
From north to south. Once again, we got that tornado warning west of Terre Haute. We got another tornado.
Best you got is go to like the innermost room, like a bathroom or something in the very middle of the room away from any windows, because this is like literally right now hitting the south side of Cape Girardeau.
Storm over here that's popped up south of Harrisburg. We do have a tornado warning now for Gallatin, Hardin, and Pope and Saline counties in Illinois. We've got a decent little area of rotation popped up here west of Gold Coast.
There's so many tornado warnings just covering the entire screen. I got to turn all these off so we can actually see the very important storms.
Take shelter now. We also have a tornado warning in Kentucky right now, south of Bowling Green. We have actually in Bowling Green, you're under a tornado warning.
Absolutely devastating tornado heading into Cape Girardeau.
Here we do have a rotating mesocyclone. We've got 1.5-inch hail and a potential tornado trying to come together over here near Blackjack, moving up towards Woodburn, Plano, and Alvation. Take shelter immediately. This is an incredibly dangerous storm. Clarksville, you guys have got a storm to your northwest. You're fine right now.
Dead on right here. You can see it. This one's very well. You're very well able to see this one. Perfect view of it.
Got some rotation moving up towards Clarksburg again.
Deadly tornado going into Cape Girardeau. And this is from 3 scans back. Cape Girardeau's all the way up here. It's just now getting to Cape Girardeau.
Tornado warning now for Kennett and
this is about a minute and a half ago. It's literally right here in Cape Girardeau now.
Mississippi, Dunklin, and Pemscott counties.
And this one's just rated as a PDS tornado, but I mean it's very devastating. It's on the ground.
So that's what we're looking at.
I'm gonna go back at the other one we were looking at.
It's continuing, and you can see here I believe we still have a tornado down, but the rotation is less tight now. So we're either seeing this maybe fall apart or recycle as it comes up towards Kennett. So let's.
My goodness, I just cannot believe
a significant period of time.
how many tornado warnings are on the screen.
Let's stay in our safe spots at least for the next hour. Around.
Oh wow! So this one's kind of.
Kennett and Nimmons. Okay. But
I don't know. I want to say it's getting weaker, obviously, but I mean, there's a huge trail of destruction right here.
We've got another
a huge debris ball
near Forest City. This one is observed. This is west of Mariana, down here in Arkansas.
I mean, it's just all over. This might not even be like storm. This should just be debris thrown all over the place because it looks really all over the place at this point.
Crossing. Four Forks, Haynes,
but we have our debris ball coming from Monette that's heading right towards Litchville.
Powerful looking supercell once again. This could potentially cause big time problems as it goes.
Absolutely devastating. Look how big that debris ball spreading out. Maybe hopefully it's wrapping out for a bit, and it's just kind of the debris is dying out and it's falling down, hopefully.
We know that it's not on the ground. We aren't sure with the one to the south, so stay in your safe spot for the next.
Yeah, the
4 minutes
velocity
as
looks
well.
really broad right now.
Gerardo, here's a live view of the storm as it comes through town right now. We've got that tornado warned storm coming
Yeah,
into
I'd say
Gerardo
so.
right now. This is a live
I'd
view
say
of
so. I'm going to go back to
tornado.
max.
If it, my program is just broken. Looking up a second ago, they took it down because of how strong the winds are. But the winds are very strong right now in Cape Girardeau. You can kind of see the wind going across the screen.
So I think this one, I don't know what to say because there's such a huge debris ball still. I'm hoping it just fanned out. And see, the debris is getting lighter in color, so that means there's less debris each scan. So I'm hoping this thing really fanned out. But then Brian Hall saying this is going to be recycling right now.
Approaching Mill Creek and Jonesboro. So this is still a significant storm, and if there's a tornado, it's going to be right over Cape Girardeau right now, moving to the northeast. They have gone ahead and downgraded our tornado emergency. It is back down to a PDS tornado warning.
So they downgraded it to
No longer is
PDS.
a tornado emergency, but this is still a significant situation here in really all of eastern Arkansas. We have almost every storm right now rotating, and all of them are capable of producing tornadoes, all heading towards the Mississippi River Valley right now.
My goodness, guys.
Every storm
Wasn't expecting this tonight.
Significant severe weather in terms of tornadoes. And we may have a tornado dropping right now near Mariana.
But the Cape Girardeau one looks really bad still.
We also have a storm near wind that is rotating a lot. That one may produce a tornado soon. I believe the Mark Tree
Still
storm
gonna
was
type
producing a
SU.
tornado. I don't know if it is anymore. Yeah, so from what I'm seeing, I don't see a tornado right now, but the rotation is right now the strongest near Truman. That is moving east-northeast towards the Caraway area. So Caraway, you're in the path of a potential tornado as that continues to move east-northeast. All right, Brandon Kopic will be bottom right, by the way, once he loads.
Oh, wow. It looks like this one's kind of weakened up a little bit, I guess. We lost that whole appendage there. Let me get a long version scan of the 3D and see where we can see the storm track of this.
Just throw anything in the chats and I'll try to relay it.
So this went directly over Cape Girardeau.
A new tornado warning has
I'm going to go back
issued.
to Missouri again.
Yeah, between Bloomfield and Marlboro Hill back here. I mean, that was on the ground for a long time.
Approaching Dexter.
Kind of looked like it might have pulled up or at least gotten weaker. Let me actually
rotations intensifying very quickly, approaching Essex, and it's also going to be going towards Morehouse.
Lower the velocities and see if it's still yeah, it's still reaching down if I lower the velocities. So it looks like it got weaker as it went into Cape Girardeau, hopefully.
Really slow for some reason. But the velocities are pretty strong right now, right over Cape Girardeau. Again, there is a potential tornado threat here. If we get one, it'll likely be a strong and long track.
Let's just keep popping off the screen.
In Jonesboro, this is in southern Illinois for reference. This is not Arkansas. This is back over in southern Illinois. We have a slew of tornado
That's good
warnings right
news.
now across central and southern Illinois. A lot of these are QLCS tornadoes, which means tornadoes that are embedded in a line of thunderstorms. We have a lot of that right now across central and southern Illinois.
The count is now 100 tornadoes. My goodness. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked at anything else lately. Is there anybody in chat that's concerned about a certain area you want me to check out for them? Because there is tornado warnings all over the United States right now, and I want to be able to help some people. I know we kind of just went through like a pretty shocking, devastating last hour. But yeah, I want to be able to help anybody else because it's just like we have this whole line of horrible, nasty tornado warnings reaching all the way up through, 6 or 7 states.
This is a view of that storm actually right now. Top right of your screen on the radar mega cyclone port, there is a wall cloud that is forming on this. Which is
My best bet's just kind of go on the INROT and kind of look around at all the areas. Like there's Cape Girardeau. There's this Bernie. We got a big, nasty rain wrapped rotation near Bernie. So anybody near Bernie, you definitely want to get safe, take some shelter, because this It's a strong rotation heading towards you. I'm not going to take the time to get 3D views of all these right now because I kind of want to try to find all the bad storms.
The storms again in Tennessee have struggled. The ones in Arkansas have had no problem. At least with what we saw, what we've seen so far. They've had.
Let's move back down to Memphis.
Also, if any
Does this? We still have a debris ball here. My goodness, this thing's still on the ground. My God, this thing is still on the ground. It went through. Trying to see the name of that state or that name, Leachville. This thing went through Leachville.
Back over near north of Brownsville in Tennessee, by the way. That's what he's looking at.
I'm pretty sure that this is debris causing all this extra stuff to hook. Because it's just been causing so much destruction. I think, the radar sends out and picks up all the stuff like the rain and stuff. I think this is just debris causing all this to look this way. Because we still have a solid debris ball. I mean, it's still deep blue right here over Leachville. Pull up Leachville.
Arkansas, and there's also low reception. There at least in the last few minutes, there has been an observed tornado on this storm. I think he's losing signal.
Yeah, I mean, this went directly through Leachville. Oh, good. This looks like it's a bunch of country. Well, there's big town part up here on the north part of it. No. Not good, not good, not good. You see exactly where it passed. Okay, looks like it did go pretty much north of Leachville, though. So that's good. It's much worse about a minute or two ago, but looks like it's kind of getting a little weaker. But man, this just still so nasty. It's so hard to tell because there's so much debris everywhere. I mean, you basically got to stick to the debris ball because where it's deep blue, it's still sucking stuff up right there. And it looks like that part. If it didn't hit Leachville dead on, it's dropping debris right over Leachville. Does look a lot weaker though in this latest scan. We got a lot less debris. So yeah, it does look like it's downtrending somewhat. Oh, I know. Yeah, this could be on the ground for an hour. Could be on the ground for a couple hours. I'm just hoping for the best, Jackson, Tennessee. Let me look it up for you, Jade. Jackson was back over here, I believe. We actually had a storm come through it earlier. Here, Jackson County or Jackson the city? I think this is the city in the county. Let me double check.
Bourbon, Illinois. It looks like we have a significant tornado dropping, or there might already be one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the right spot. You're northeast of Memphis.